Hi, everybody, and welcome to another session of Sly Cooper with Chaos Counseling. Woo!
The Thievius Raccoonus.
Thank you. I was figuring out how to say it, but all I could think of was the slyest of Coopers. And I'm like, that's not even goddamn close.
Well, he is the slyest of the Coopers. Because all the rest of them are dead. Again, I find it so interesting you keep using the dive, because I legit, when I played through this the first day, oh good luck, when I played through this recently, I got the dive move and I was like, great, the most worthless ability. But now I'm like, okay, it just wasn't...
Everyone's plays dive.
It just wasn't for me.
What's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get 'em.
You do not hold A to go, by the way. It is all by control stick. So we do not have any boosters. We don't... they're going to be the red jars that you see.
The red little... Oh, this looks bouncy.
It is bouncy. The physics are a little weird, so...
I can tell.
This one will take you some getting used to. Unfortunately.
Beyond Good and Evil flashbacks here.
Oh, that race was fun. And then again, I played that game non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Sly Cooper games a lot too. There's no drift button, so...
Fun.
Yeah, so it's a matter of, like, not hitting walls and knowing when the ideal time to use your booster is. But, I feel bad that I keep giving, like, backseat gaming advice, so
Push off.
that's all I'll say on that. But it's interesting because when you get near the cars, like, some of them have, like, audio cues to it, like, that one right there is, like, a police siren.
It's beautiful.
I think the first one in front is like...
Is it ice cream truck?
It's something like that, yeah.
That's amazing. And I think that's like one of those morgue cars?
It might be, honestly.
A hearse.
A hearse, yeah.
Yeah, it is a hearse. It looks like one, at least.
I love how everyone now has giant heads to stick out their windows.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like,
Buy our toys!
get out of the way, punk!
Oh, fuck!
No, it's so fun doing the boosters. There was legit one time I was like playing this and I accidentally hit a wall and I was like, I was vertical, okay, straight up and down, and I was like, use a booster. I did, and I shot up to the sky, and I was like, that's not where I meant to go, but that's fine.
But that's great.
I remember
I laughed so hard.
first time I played Halo, I could just not wrap my head around the vehicle controls. So I accidentally drove a Jeep I was in off a cliff and landed on top of one of my allies and took a rocket to the butt.
Yeah.
Now that I've just played Halo so much, it's just like, man, how did I ever have trouble driving the Warthog? This is not that bad.
Oh no. Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, if we land on her side, we are dead.
We are dead.
We are dead.
That's the end. No, it's literally like, oh, I'm on the side. Back up, buddy. You're in the race to win it.
This is not the boy we should be putting in charge of this race. That hippo can't do shit.
Well, that's the thing, is that in my opinion, he's pretty confident in a lot of things, but one of the things that he's great at is driving.
That's true. That he is a part-time driver.
He is probably, out of the group, the best driver.
Okay, good.
I actually scratched that. He is the best driver. I just remembered
I
one
want
of
to
the...
see Sly and the Turtle try to drive and just fuck it up so hard.
Girl!
Sly Cooper
Yay.
Racing.
I wonder if that was a thing.
Probably
or if
not.
he appeared in any racing games.
Hey, maybe the next PlayStation All-Stars game should be PlayStation All-Star Racers.
I mean,
I would pay to see some of those characters in a cart.
it would be fun, that's for sure.
I mean, it's like, I would love to see Kratos, much as I hate him as a person, in a
That'd be-
little go-kart.
Oh
Oh,
my
that'd
God.
be so great. Ah, man. Honestly, like, crossover games like that seem like fun.
I loved Kingdom Hearts before it even
Oh,
played
they
it,
can take what the fuck?
just
Yep.
because it was like it was a game that was a living, breathing crossover.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, that's why I love Smash Bros. I mean, that's why I love Smash Brothers. Being granted, I don't get the same enjoyment I once did out of it. But that's just because it's like, I don't have time to play games that don't have like a story or an objective. I mean, okay, yes, Smash Brothers Ultimate has a story mode, but I beat the story mode and then I moved on with my life.
Yeah, but, I mean, again, I still feel the game's most important feature has to be its mechanics. As much as I also love story in,
That key.
like, in games and I love characters and plots, like, I literally, that's all I play. At the end of the day, I'm more likely to play a game that is fun than a game that has a compelling story.
I think we'll need to come back. Just because it's the same thing on the screen.
Yeah, we can pause.
Cool. We'll be back when we win. Bye. Fuck you, ambulance. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll just do like a highlight if we have like really cool flips.
Yeah.
Just like, oh. Oh, no.
Yep. I wish I could turn that siren off.
Nah.
I know how to help.
Fair enough.
You're welcome.
Thank you, honey.
I love you. You know what? If you put that in a clip, it'd make no sense.
Well, yeah.
I'd probably have to put up text like mutes TV. Oh, let's talk about the guards that are here in Mesa City while we're here.
Oh, yes, the names.
So, the Pincher guards, aka Vinny the Pincher, they're the flashlight ones.
Oh, okay.
The Bulldog guards, aka Cletus.
What?
C-L-E-T-U-S.
Cletus.
Cletus. The Pitbull guards are Gorgeous Lou.
Gorgeous. Oh, jeez. He, like, landed on him.
He's in a hearse. I was trying to get him more appropriately. In a proper state of being to be in one.
The Jailbird guards are called Polly Shackles. The Dalmatian guards are Inkspot Jackson.
Oh my gosh, these names. Where do you even find those out? In the manual?
Probably.
Oh.
Maybe it's
in the
some.
code.
Maybe
Oh, the
it's.
files. Yeah, they could have named the files of their models.
Man, those crummy dogs are pumping me right and left.
You deserve it, guy behind. Oh my god!
Just win the race! Just win the race!
Just go!
5 cars.
No! No! Oh, shit!
To the sky!
To infinity and even less.
Oh my gosh! To infinity and nothing
To oblivion.
and beyond. Lord.
Now you can understand why, like, I'm like, oh, this is so frustrating, but at the same
And
time,
then you're just like, oh, hey!
you're like, oh.
Just realized Sly Cooper's car looks like the Mystery Machine with.
Oh my gosh, it does!
Yeah, guys.
I love Soul.
It's so great.
Though I swear, like, just watching this race segment, it's just like, were you planning on selling toys? Because I swear I had the hearse one as an actual toy as a child. I am not lying. I seem to remember a hearse with a dog's head coming out of the driver's window, and it was like a Hot Wheels car.
There was what's it called? There was a type of Lego toys that were cars that they were designed. They had little bumpers on them.
That's the last car, by the way.
Yeah.
Like you were designed to like bang, like you had these things you set up to launch your car basically, and they were designed to like crash into other things. And when they did, when the
What's with the?
Unmute it real quick.
Oh
when the-
shit!
It's okay.
when the bumper crashed into a wall,
It's a mariachi band.
Yes.
it was designed to launch the driver like out of the seat.
Oh yeah, well, like crash test dummies, basically.
Yeah, my mom, being the nice woman, she cleaned my room for me while I was away, and she decided to, move some of my toys in the basement.
Good job.
And she lost mine, and I never got it back.
Aww.
Good job. Well, I guess that whole story's going in.
Yep.
He gets dizzy. Oh, that's cute. Oh! He's so stupid. I love him.
I love Murray.
I love him.
Growing up, one of my younger cousins actually, would see his sister play the Sly Cooper games, and he ended up really loving Murray a lot. And so every time I see Murray, I think of my younger cousin.
Aww.
Because
Are these all the ones that I can get? I now just need to get the car, or did
I believe so. Oh, that's not good. Ring around the rosies.
Fuck you, dog.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all you can get in that area. So now that's a switch.
Oh boy, are we gonna Ferris Bueller's Day Off this?
Sure, I don't know.
Yep. Yes, we are.
Okay. I'll just trust you on that. I've never seen that movie.
I've only seen, like, the last 20 minutes of it.
I watched it all.
Is it good?
I liked it in the end.
Okay.
It's one of those movies where I'm like,
I think the best way to describe it, it's a product of the times.
Okay.
There are some funny moments
Bad,
in it, though.
and not a bad product of the times. I know one of the things people like to joke about it is that I think it was Charlie Sheen's first movie appearance, although he only has a very brief cameo, where the first line of dialogue out of his mouth is drugs.
What?
What happened is that Ferris Bueller's sister was at the police station, and Charlie Sheen's character was, there too, and he was just asking the sister if she was here for drugs. So then when Charlie Sheen was...
I am, and I find it infinitely fascinating.
Huh?
My X-ray detection devices reveal that a secret elevator to Mugshot's penthouse is contained within that giant head.
So how do we get in?
Behind this locked wall, there's a lever that summons the elevator. But you need all 7 keys to open it up.
I'm on it.
But when Charlie Sheen was roasted back whenever that was, he made a joke. It's like, yeah, so I didn't realize we were filming. I was just letting the crew know that's how I wanted to be paid for my appearance in the film.
Oh, jeez.
And obviously that was a joke, but...
Still.
Straight to the top. Oh, this is the level I played all the time growing up because, I don't know.
It's cool. You're on a neon sign. It's cool. Barf, 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 barf. Barf, 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 barf. Barf, I'm a dog.
I'm a dog, barf, barf, barf.
I love the pup. Oh, okay, question though. There's dogs.
You might want to
and
get
then
off.
there's dog people.
Yeah.
What are the rules here?
What rules?
Are those rabbit people? And that's why they're tied up?
I mean, it's the whole Goofy dilemma again.
That is
mean-
why I ask. Okay, no.
Being Goofy Pluto.
The Goofy Pluto thing.
Yeah, it's...
I know everybody,
Because
like...
Goofy's a dog, but so is Pluto.
I think everyone... I know a lot of people that are like, I want to know the rules, and I'm sitting here like, can I just not?
Yeah, no, I just want to be a dick.
Oh, okay. Well,
I really don't
Well, then,
care.
yes, they are rabid people.
Oh, no!
They are offended. They are awful criminals.
Oh my god,
They
even
were
the
s-
Mugsers don't like...
They were sentenced to act like an inferior version of
Or
themselves.
is it like the leashes are their straitjackets?
They are. You saw how they can't get anywhere with that.
Oh my gosh.
Your cane will never smash that thick glass. You'll need something super heavy, like that big wrecking ball up there.
Use it!
I love it's like you need something heavy, like that wrecking ball.
You gotta come in like a wrecking ball.
Can I just use the hippo's body?
Wrecking ball.
No, that's not big enough.
Close, but no.
No, he is buff. He
That
is a
should,
buff
like-
boy.
I came
Melt
in
your
like-
hands.
I came in like a stealthy raccoon.
Whoa.
I think I'm done because that wasn't very good at all.
No, I'm disappointed in you.
Be quiet, honey.
I can still be disappointed in you.
In silence.
Oh no. Oh.
It's just having a fun time.
Okay. I do love how he'll go backwards and then flip, like, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, and actually, if you are like going essentially backwards, and it's weird if you do, and like say if you're like climbing up something and then suddenly you go upside down, but you're still going forward and pushing on the control stick. If you keep pushing on the control stick, you'll still go the path. But if you stop and want to like readjust and like go use the back controller, it adjusts to that.
Oh, fun.
So, I quite like how the mechanics work.
After you kill this thing, could you go back to the signboard back there? That one thing on the wall. No, go, keep going. Right there. Those neon signs.
To the right.
On the right, yeah. Someone throw a tomato at this cat sign.
No cats allowed in Utah!
Fuck those I'm just trying to confirm. Oh, I think that's a thing you can hickey hook.
So many.
We are in a drought!
This is how they ration out the water. Hi, bud. You having an okay time over there?
I legitimately thought he was rocking out.
Oh yeah.
That's what I assumed. I'm like, oh no, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine. It's just some guy, normal thing you see in Utah.
There's some construction workers rocking out. It's why our roads are never finished.
Oh yeah, just construction workers. Dude, can you imagine if you're on the freaking the freeway and like as you're driving past construction you just hear like the faint like boom boom
like the faint
and as you get closer it just starts picking up so that you're like mad you're in construction but as you get there you're just jamming out
angrily jamming out.
You're like, I'm still mad that this is taking a long time but gosh dang this is such a good beat. Or conversely, if the construction isn't like taking up all of the highways, just on like the side or something, you just like drive past and you're like boom boom boom
Exactly.
and like
actually that's how they hammer our roads. They don't use jackhammers, they use a really heavy bass.
It's the power of heavy music.
There, I was driving home from a Boy Scouts camping trip. It would have been the best had it not been for the fact that like 3 of the guys who came were, basic little fuck buckets and turd stains. But
okay.
No, as much
I thought
as they allow turd stains.
I thought you were about to say because they liked this song, and I'm like, that's rude. But
no, they were. Yeah, it's like this would have been one of the best Boy Scout trips we had, but like 3 of them were determined to be miserable.
Here we go. Whee!
And like one of them, he wanted us to go to a place that even the leaders flat out said, no one's ever going to approve a Boy Scout camping trip that's that far across the country.
Yeah.
So he was salty the whole time.
But anyway, this was about music?
Yeah, construction. No, this is about construction.
Yeah.
Well, while we were driving on the highway, there was construction because, again, Utah. And one of the orange signs that, they put out on the highway, because they'll a lot of times say slow,
yield.
Double fine, yield,
yeah.
Shoulder work. One just simply said, please don't kill us.
Legit?
I'm not joking.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. That's amazing.
Speaking of other things you saw on the road, my grandma and my grandpa, they were driving. Well, that was just rude. They were driving. I don't remember where they were driving to or from, but my grandma.
Oh no! You're lucky there was ground here.
I was just gonna kill myself so I could reset the checkpoint.
You're lucky there. I was like, I think this is the one area where there's ground, but I didn't want to like give false hope, But that won't happen with the other ones.
Right, which is why I was trying to kill myself to reset the...
Yeah, just... Anyway, continue with the grandma story.
But I don't even remember what the store was called, but my grandma noticed that it was something restaurant with... It was supposed to read homemade pies, but the M had fallen off, so it read ho-made pies.
Yeah.
So my grandma was like, stop the car, I've got to try these pies made by these hoes.
Which, meeting your grandma now, I never would have imagined that coming out of her mouth.
This is my Arizona grandma,
yeah.
not my... Yeah.
Yeah, I would never imagine that coming out of her mouth.
Yeah. I mean, especially since it's like, okay, and this was post-stroke, after she almost completely stopped talking, so...
She awakened due to the hoe pies.
That's what saved her.
That's amazing.
Actually, another funny story, one of my cousins was talking to my grandma who lives here in Utah. I don't remember what they were talking about, but...
I got a voice message for the 2-bit thief who's making off with all my treasure keys.
Pally. If I get my hands on you, I'm gonna fit you with your own pair of cement bunny slippers. You hear me? Your lunch mate, joint.
The cement shoes, a time-honored cliche.
Cement bunny slippers.
Yes,
Excuse
sure.
me, Lord Luke.
But, I don't remember how, but my cousin's wife was just talking to my grandma, and they somehow got on the topic of breasts and, like, various slang for breasts nowadays. Again, this is my grandma.
You might want to kill the enemy. It's
What
long
enemy?
range.
Oh. Like, and this is my crazy conservative grandma. Just out of the blue, like, my cousin's wife, she just used a slang for breasts. She's like, man, back in my day, we called them tits.
They were just that, tits.
I'm like, Grandma! I've never seen this side of you.
Oh man. Actually going back to the construction thing, I remember when in our gosh darn theaters,
Alright.
when a certain stretch of our highway was being finished, they released a freaking trailer in the movie theater that was like, construction is almost done, and it put the date up of when it'd be done. It was the funniest thing.
I mean, because I think they were working on that stretch of freeway for 10 plus years.
It was a long time.
And I mean, to be fair, it was a massive widening project to make the freeway wider because our population had gone up dramatically.
You found the blueprints for Mugshots additions to make
French Bulldog!
Now you can see where everything is.
Yay!
Clues and breakables. Just look through your binocucom to get the information.
Thanks. It's a shame I couldn't do this one sooner.
Well, I mean, again, like, it's...
Same stuff no matter what order you go in a sense.
Yeah, like, no matter what level you do, the order is basically the same. Like, for example, if you hadn't done...
If you did this level first, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
a
no.
blueprint.
No.
Yeah. Or, like, if you didn't do any of the safes first, we would have gotten... And this was our second one, we would have gotten the second power-up that we got in Raleigh's area.
That's
so.
another key.
Huzzah!
Hallelujah!
Amen. So
I think that's an episode.
All
just real
right.
quick, I can't decide. Is Sly Cooper wearing pants or is that just his fur?
That's for...
Okay.
I'm like
You
90
never give anthropomorphic characters pants.
I'm like 90% sure it's fur.
Sorry, just real quick, since what you said about pants, the comic strip Foxtrot that I loved reading as a kid, there was... this was around the time of the hot coffee incident in one of the Grand Theft Auto games. So the mom comes in, it's like, I'm gonna be watching you play video games. Why? After the Grand Theft Auto hot coffee, pornographic content could be hidden in any video game just waiting to be unlocked. Hey, how come Donkey Kong isn't wearing any pants?
Gee.
Oh.
Well,
See you guys
next
next time.
time.
What the hell?